Hi guys, it's Isa. Welcome to my YouTube channel. So for today's video, we are going to talk about PCSing to Japan. And I have my husband here with me today to talk about the process together.
Hey guys.
Okay, so just to give you guys a little background, Derek's been in the Navy for 12 years and we are currently stationed in Florida, but we are PCSing to Sasebo, Japan in January.
Hey guys, so one of the first things that you'll get is a verbal notification that you have orders, whether or not it's your detailer calling you or whether or not you checked CMS and you have notification that you've been selected for orders. So you can kind of start preparing a little bit, but it's easier once you get your hard copy to really start preparing for those orders. Once you get those hard copy orders, one of the first things you can do that's pretty easy is to log into NSIPS and fill out your travel information sheet. And what that is just basic information that can help you gaining command, whether or not you're married, you have kids, whether or not you have pets, if you're bringing any vehicles, anything like that. It's pretty self-explanatory, but it can be definitely helpful for you and your gaining command to know. One of the next things that's going to be very important is your ObDeServe, which is your obligated service for your orders. So depending on how much time you have left on your contract, one of the next big things you want to work on is whether or not you're going to put in an extension or a re-enlistment so that you can take your next orders. So I worked on that almost immediately because I had almost enough time. I was only short a few months, but I went ahead and started that paperwork for the extension. So that way we can get that routed and you won't have any problems with your orders, because you will get a notification from Bupers if you haven't extended for those orders within 30 days of receiving them. One of the next big things about getting orders to Japan and a lot of other countries is you can't just bring your dependents without dependent entry approval. So after getting my hard copy orders, I went to npc.com to look at what the dependent entry requirements were. So if you go to NPC, it'll tell you exactly what you need to do. You have to send a Navy message to the PSD of where you're going. So for us, we're going to Sasebo because my ship's going to be stationed out of there. So we wrote up a Navy message, sent it to PSD requesting dependent entry approval. Once PSD Sasebo received that, I got an email back, requesting further requirements, wanting to know what our passport information was. And they also wanted to see our overseas service screening for medical. So yeah, I worked with PSD for a month or two while I got the medical requirements done for myself and my dependents, sent that information back to PSD, and then we got another Navy message saying that we had dependent entry approval. So with that dependent entry approval, one of the things that was pending with that was the operational duty screening for the service member. So while you're getting your medical requirements done for your dependents, for the military member, they're going to need the operational duty screening, and then for your dependents, it's just a regular medical and duty screening, and that will determine their dependent entry approval.
So you need a no-fee passport for each dependent to enter Japan, and it looks just like this. It looks just like a regular passport, but it has a stamp in the back. And that's the only difference from the regular passport. Say hi, Nate.
Hi.
Say hi. Hi. Look at the camera. You gotta look at the camera. Look at the camera. Say hi.
Hey.
Okay, you can go.
So the next big thing that you'll want to do is schedule your pack out. You can go to move.mil to start the process, which we just did not too long ago. And that way you can schedule your unaccompanied baggage and your pack out move, schedule your date for pickup, and you can also put when you want to get your stuff delivered. Now that's just an estimation because it all depends on what the move company actually does, but we wanted to go ahead and get that done. And then in addition to the pack out, I also started working on my TIS package, which is my transfer information sheet. So that way we can go ahead and start working on getting our dislocation allowance and everything, that all your monetary value that comes along with PCSing. I've also been working on my EOT, your end of tour award, and also the your eval for your transfer eval. So I've been trying to work on that now, so that way as we get closer, because we only got a month or two left, but that way when it comes to the end, we've already pretty much got everything done. We don't have to stress about it too much.
Okay guys, so that's it for today's video. If you guys have any questions, please leave it in the comment down below and we'll try to answer it for you. And please don't forget to like and subscribe. Can you say like and subscribe?
That's a guy.
Thanks guys!